Americans spend $20 billion a year on restaurant burgers, trusting that a $15 price tag means quality. We think we're getting fresh, hand-formed patties cooked with care. But here's the ugly truth. Some of America's biggest chains are serving burgers that were frozen 6 months ago and microwaved by a teenager. Burgers that would make Gordon Ramsay declare war. You clicked because you want to know which restaurants to avoid and which ones are actually worth your money. I'm about to save you from 5 terrible decisions and show you 5 places that are worth the drive. IHOP, International House of Pancakes. The fact that they even sell burgers should be your first red flag. But 3 million people order them every year. Why? Because we trust the IHOP name. Their Ultimate Steak Burger costs $14.99. Sounds premium, right? Ultimate Steak Burger. 3 words that promise so much. But here's what you actually get. I spent 3 weeks investigating restaurant burgers, and what I found at IHOP made me angry. That patty? It looks like someone described beef to a person who's never seen a cow. Cut into this burger and you'll see something that looks like it came from a medical textbook, not a kitchen. Gray all the way through, like someone forgot that beef is supposed to be red at some point in its life. But why does your IHOP burger taste vaguely sweet? The answer is worse than you think. They cook these burgers on the same flat top where they make pancakes, the same surface. Your burger comes with free maple syrup essence, whether you want it or not. It's like cooking a steak in a waffle iron and wondering why it tastes wrong. The meat arrives frozen from their supplier, sits in the freezer for weeks, sometimes months. Then, and this shocked me, they throw it on the grill, straight from frozen. No thawing, no seasoning, except whatever pancake batter residue is left on the grill. I talked to 3 former IHOP cooks. They all said the same thing. Nobody who works there eats the burgers. One told me, and I'm quoting, "I'd rather eat the cardboard box the patties come in." At least cardboard has fiber. Here's the technical problem that nobody talks about. They set the grill to pancake temperature, around 375 degrees. A proper burger needs 450 to 500 degrees for a good sear. You're not getting a burger. You're getting slowly warmed meat paste. By the time your burger arrives, and it takes forever because pancake orders get priority, the bun has dissolved into meat juice paste. The lettuce? Been sitting since last Tuesday. The tomatoes? They're 90% water, 10% disappointment. The cheese doesn't melt, it just gets warm and gives up on life. One Yelp reviewer wrote, "This burger made me understand why vegetarians exist." Another said, "I fed this to my dog and now he won't make eye contact with me." The worst part? IHOP charges more than actual burger joints. For $14.99, you could get 2 In-N-Out burgers. You could get a full meal at Five Guys. You could buy quality ground beef and make 4 better burgers at home. IHOP, stick to pancakes. Please, the cows are begging you. But if you think IHOP is bad, wait until you hear what I discovered in TG, iFriday's Kitchen. TG iFridays. Thank God it's Fridays. You know what I'm not thankful for? What they're doing to burgers. Their signature burger costs $13.99. Signature. That word implies pride, craftsmanship, something special. But I need you to prepare yourself for what I'm about to tell you. When I started this investigation, multiple employees from different locations confirmed the same thing. And when I heard it, I didn't believe it. So I verified it 3 times. Your Friday's burger? It's been pre-cooked in a factory, frozen, shipped across the country, stored, thawed, and then microwaved. Not reheated, microwaved. They call it speed scratch cooking. I call it lying to your face. But here's where it gets insulting. After microwaving for 60 seconds, they throw it on the grill for 30 seconds. Not to cook it, just to add fake grill marks. They're literally drawing stripes on microwaved meat to trick you. Cut this burger open, gray all the way through. Not overcooked gray, depression gray, The texture of a stress ball. It tastes like someone tried to explain beef using only sadness and salt. This hurts, because Fridays used to be the burger place. In 1985, USA Today voted them Best Burger in America. I found the article. They beat everyone. Now, they're serving microwave disasters. It's like watching your favorite athlete come back 20 years later and embarrass themselves. The Fridays sauce they slather on everything? It's Thousand Island dressing having an identity crisis. They use it to mask the fact that the meat tastes like nothing. It's makeup for ugly food. A former manager revealed something that made me furious. We used to grind meat in-house, real chuck and sirloin. Now we get frozen pucks that are 70% lean at best. The beef contains soy protein, modified food starch, and something called natural flavoring, which could literally be anything. The bacon? Pre-cooked, sitting in a metal container for days, then microwaved to order. It has the texture of beef jerky and the flavor of salt mixed with regret. They charge you $2 extra for this war crime. But here's what sealed it for me. Fridays has been cited for health violations, including, and this is real, rodent droppings near food preparation areas. Rats were literally shitting where they make your food. They've closed over 200 locations in 5 years, sales down 30%. When people would rather starve during a pandemic than eat your food, that's not just a red flag. That's the universe screaming at you. Customer reviews tell the story. I've had better burgers at a gas station. This burger made me question every decision that led me to this moment. For $13.99, Fridays isn't just stealing from you. They're insulting your intelligence. But at least Fridays is trying to be a restaurant. What Buffalo Wild Wings is doing is even worse. Buffalo Wild Wings, B-dubs, a wing joint that sells burgers. That sentence alone should make you pause. It's like a dentist offering haircuts. Wrong specialty. The All-American Burger costs $12.99. All-American. That name is doing a lot of heavy lifting for what is essentially an obligation. This burger exists because some people don't eat wings, and BWW wants their money too. But here's the thing, Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't want you to know about their burger grill. It's covered in wing sauce residue. All day. Every day. Your burger that you didn't order with buffalo sauce? It tastes like buffalo sauce anyway. It's like they're marinating your burger in the ghost of 1,000 wings. The patty itself comes from the same supplier that services bowling alleys and prison cafeterias. Let that sink in. The same burger you're paying restaurant prices for is being served to inmates and people wearing rented shoes. A BWW line cook told me something that should be illegal. We cook maybe 3 burgers a night. The patties sit in the freezer so long, they get freezer burn. Sometimes they're so old the packaging has changed. The expiration dates are more like suggestions. Then he said this, I wouldn't eat one if you paid me. The person cooking it wouldn't eat it if you paid them. They cook these burgers at nuclear temperatures because the kitchen is slammed with wing orders. The result breaks the laws of physics. Outside, charcoal burned to hell. Inside, somehow still cold. Scientists should study these burgers to understand how matter can be simultaneously burned and frozen. Watch them make your burger. They don't season the patty. They don't toast the bun. They don't even pretend to care. The burger gets assembled like they're defusing a bomb, quickly and with visible fear. The cheese doesn't melt. It can't melt. It's not cheese. It's cheese product, which is what happens when cheese gives up its will to live. It just sits on top of the burger, sweating like it's nervous about being discovered. Customer reviews are brutal. Ordered a burger at BWW, mistake of the century. The burger tasted like it was marinated in disappointment and wing sauce. For $12.99, you could get 20 wings, which is what you should have ordered in the first place. You could get 2 Wendy's burgers that are somehow better than this sit-down restaurant disaster. BWW doesn't advertise their burgers. They don't promote them. They're not in any commercials. The burgers exist purely to extract money from people who made the mistake of going to a wing place and not ordering wings. But at least BWW knows they're a wing place. Chili's is confused about everything. Chili's, home of the baby, back ribs, and burgers that are having an identity crisis. The Big Mouth burgers start at $11.99 and go up to $15.99. Big Mouth. Like the burger is bragging about how disappointing it's about to be. Chili's claims fresh, never frozen beef. I'm about to destroy that lie with facts. Former employees from 3 different locations confirmed the same thing. Patties arrive frozen in boxes. They get thawed in the cooler. Then they sit for days. By the time that patty hits your plate, it's traveled more miles than a flight attendant. But here's what really got me. The Boss Burger, their premium option, has 5 different meats. 5. Burger, bacon, pulled pork, rib meat, and sausage. It's not a burger. It's Noah's Ark between 2 buns. When you can't make good beef, you just add every animal you can find and hope nobody notices. Watch how they cook it. I did. Frozen patty hits the grill. The cook immediately smashes it with a weight, squeezing out every drop of juice, like they're extracting a confession from a criminal. What's left is a meat wafer, with the texture of cardboard and the flavor of giving up. But here's something nobody talks about, and when I found this out, I was genuinely angry. Chili's burgers contain lean, finely textured beef. Sounds technical, right? That's the industry term for pink slime. It's beef trimmings treated with ammonia to kill bacteria. You're eating ammonia-washed meat scraps, pressed into a patty shape, and paying $15.99 for the privilege. The cooking oil? It hasn't been changed since the restaurant opened. It's older than some of the servers. It's developed consciousness. Every burger tastes like every food that's ever been cooked in that oil. Fish, chicken, onion rings, probably someone's car keys. The brioche bun has so much sugar, it should be classified as dessert. You're eating a meat sandwich on cake. It's sweeter than a donut. Diabetics should need a prescription to order it. Customer reviews are savage. This burger made me atheist because no loving God would allow this to exist. I showed this to my therapist, and now she needs therapy. This burger is what disappointment tastes like if disappointment was also somehow greasy. For $15.99, Chili's isn't just insulting you. They're insulting the concept of food itself. But nothing prepared me for what I discovered about our #1 worst burger. This one's going to make you angry. Applebee's, eaten good in the neighborhood. Which neighborhood? Chernobyl? Because that's the only place where Applebee's burgers would be considered good. Their whiskey bacon burger costs $13.99. Whiskey, bacon. These words promise flavor, quality, craftsmanship. What you get instead is a crime against food that starts in a factory 3 states away. I need to tell you about a piece of equipment that Applebee's uses. It's called the Q3000. Sounds like something from Star Wars, right? It costs $3,000, and it's not a grill. It's not an oven. It's a microwave, an industrial microwave that can nuke 12 burgers simultaneously. Here's the process, and I verified this with 3 former cooks. Frozen burger arrives pre-cooked, gets stored, gets thawed, then microwaved for 60 seconds. Then, and this is the part that made me lose faith in humanity, they put it on the grill for 30 seconds, not to cook it, just to add fake grill marks. Sometimes when they're busy, they skip the grill entirely. You might be eating a purely microwaved burger with no attempt to even pretend it's real food. A former cook did an AMA on Reddit. He said, "Only chicken touches the actual grill. Everything else is microwaved or deep fried. We're not cooks, we're reheating technicians. Cut into this burger. The meat is gray, uniform, with the texture of a kitchen sponge. It doesn't taste like beef. It tastes like an alien's guess at what beef might be based on a description they heard through a bad phone connection. The cheese? It's engineered to survive nuclear war. NASA could use it for heat shields on spacecraft. It doesn't melt because it can't melt. It just sits there, warm but unmoved, like it's given up on existence. But here's the part that made me genuinely angry. Internal documents leaked showing Applebee's corporate strategy. They target customers with, and I'm quoting, low culinary literacy. They're literally banking on you not knowing what good food tastes like. The vegetables look like they're in hospice care. Brown lettuce, tomatoes that were gassed red, onions that have developed their own ecosystem. 200 plus locations closed in 5 years. Millennials are killing Applebee's, and you know what? Good. It deserves to die. Customer reviews are apocalyptic. This burger is proof that God has abandoned us. I ate this and immediately called my mom to apologize for everything. I'd rather eat the menu than the burger. For $13.99, Applebee's isn't just showing contempt for you as a customer. They're showing contempt for the very concept of food, cooking, and human dignity. All right, take a breath. We've just witnessed 5 crimes against beef. 5 restaurants that should be banned from touching a grill. If you've been eating at any of these places, I'm sorry. Your taste buds deserve better. Your wallet deserves better. Honestly, even your dog deserves better. But here's where it gets interesting. There are 5 chains out there actually respecting the burger. Real beef, real cooking, real ingredients. One of them is practically stealing from their own company to give you steakhouse quality at fast food prices. If you want to know where to actually get a burger worth eating, and trust me, number 1 will shock you, hit subscribe. Because what's coming next might restore your faith in American dining. Now, for restaurants that actually give a damn. Starting with BJ's Restaurant and Brewhouse. And yes, I know what the name sounds like. They know too. They don't care. They're too busy doing something revolutionary. While Applebee's is microwaving hockey pucks from 2019, BJ's has an actual meat grinder in their kitchen right now. They're grinding chuck and sirloin that was recently part of an actual cow. The prime rib burger costs $15.95. Yeah, it's pricey. But here's what shocked me when I investigated. They grind prime rib. The same cut that sells for $30 a pound at the butcher. They grind it fresh every morning and form patties by hand. Cut into this burger and something amazing happens. It bleeds. Real juice. Real flavor. It's what meat looks like when it hasn't been disrespected by microwaves and sadness. Watch them cook it. Actual grill. Actual fire. Actual technique. Order medium rare, you get medium rare. Not well done because lawyers or gray because we're scared. They trust their beef quality enough to serve it properly. The bacon jam burger has house-made bacon jam. I watched them make it. They cook bacon with onions and bourbon for 4 hours, not from a jar, not from a supplier, made in the restaurant by people who understand that good food takes time. Fresh buns from local bakeries delivered every morning at 6 a.m. I was there. I saw the delivery. They butter them. They grill them. They hold up without dissolving into paste. But here's what really got me. They rest the burger after cooking. 5 minutes. So juices redistribute. They season at the right time, after forming, not before. They don't press the burger while cooking because they understand physics. The toppings? Actually fresh. Green lettuce, red tomatoes that taste like tomatoes, onions that still have fight in them, real cheese that melts because it came from actual cows. Customer reviews tell the story. Best chain burger I've ever had. This is what Applebee's thinks it serves. Worth every penny. For $15.95, you're not just buying a burger. You're buying proof that chains can serve quality when they give a damn. But if you think BJ's is good, wait until you see what Five Guys does right in front of your face, Five Guys, where other burger places go to feel inadequate and question their life choices. See that board on the wall? It doesn't just say beef, it tells you exactly where today's beef came from. Kreider Farms, Pennsylvania. Delivered this morning, never frozen. While Applebee's is defrosting last month's shipment, Five Guys is cooking beef that was mooing 3 days ago. Watch them work. It's beautiful. They grab fresh ground chuck. 80-20 blend, perfect fat ratio, smash it on the grill, season it, cook it. That's it. No freezing, no microwaves, no industrial processing, no BS. It's so simple it's revolutionary. Standard burger, 2 3.3-ounce patties for $8.69. That's more beef than most places give you for $15. And it tastes like beef, actual beef. The char tastes like char. It's honest food for people who respect themselves. But here's what blew my mind. 15 free toppings. Free. Grilled onions, grilled mushrooms, jalapenos, green peppers, a one-sauce, hot sauce. You can build whatever monster you want. No upcharge for bacon or cheese like other places charging $2 for a single slice of sadness. The fries deserve their own documentary. Cut fresh from potatoes stacked in the dining room. You can see them, touch them. They tell you what farm they're from. Cooked twice in peanut oil for perfect crispiness. A small fry is a large anywhere else. A large fry could feed a small village. Free unlimited peanuts while you wait. It's like they're saying, we're so confident in our burgers, we'll fill you up with peanuts first and you'll still order. The employees? They actually care. They're paid above minimum wage. They get benefits. They don't look like hostages. Revolutionary concept. When someone cares about their job, they care about your food. Obama eats there. The president stood in line like everyone else. Gordon Ramsay called it perfection in simplicity. When Gordon Ramsay compliments your burger without screaming, you've achieved something special. Only downside, $20 for a full meal, but you're getting 1,500 calories of real food, not microwaved sadness. You're full for hours, not hungry again in 30 minutes. Five Guys doesn't have commercials. They don't need them. Their food is their marketing. But even Five Guys can't match the sheer ambition of what Cheesecake Factory pulls off. Cheesecake Factory, home of the 40-page menu that reads like a novel. Their kitchen is chaos. They make 250 different dishes. Thai lettuce wraps, pasta, fish tacos. It should be a disaster. Their burgers should be an afterthought. They're not. They're incredible. And I figured out why. The Americana burger costs $16 to $18. Expensive? Yes. But they're doing something nobody else does. They blend chuck and brisket, fresh, daily. Chuck for flavor, brisket for richness. Someone with a culinary degree designed this burger, not an accountant. Perfect char outside, pink and juicy inside. They charge premium prices and, shocking in 2024, actually deliver premium burgers. But here's the burger that changed my mind about everything. The macaroni and cheese burger. It sounds stupid. It sounds like something a drunk college student would make. Crispy fried mac and cheese on a burger. It's genius. It's comfort food squared. It's what happens when someone says, "What if?" and nobody stops them. It shouldn't work. It absolutely does. Real brioche buns. Not yellow bread pretending. Actual brioche made with eggs and butter. It's buttery, slightly sweet. Substantial enough to hold a massive burger without falling apart. The portions are insane. The burger is massive. The fries could feed a family of 4. You're not leaving hungry. You're leaving in a food coma. You might need a wheelchair to get to your car. Despite making everything from spring rolls to cheesecake, their burgers are consistent. Every location, every time. That kitchen is controlled chaos, but your burger comes out perfect. It's like watching a symphony where every instrument is playing a different song, but somehow it works. The toppings are premium. Applewood smoked bacon that's thick and actually tastes like bacon. Aged cheddar with flavor beyond yellow. Avocado that's perfectly ripe, not a rock, not brown mush. Mushrooms sautéed to order. Only negatives, 45-minute waits on Friday nights. Prices that make your wallet weep. But you're getting better than most gourmet burger places charging the same for Instagram-worthy disasters. For $16 to $18, you're getting a burger that respects you as a human being with functioning taste buds. But our number 2 is doing something that should be illegal. They're basically stealing from themselves. Texas Roadhouse, the place with peanut shells on the floor, and a secret that would make other restaurants furious if they knew. They're known for steaks, but their burgers? They're committing the perfect crime. Here's what they don't advertise. They grind their burgers from steak trimmings. Not beef, not meat, steak trimmings. When they trim a ribeye for a customer who's paying $28, those trimmings, still premium beef, become burgers. Think about that. Ribeye, sirloin, New York strip, ground together. It's a $30 steak in $11 burger form. They're basically giving it away. The Smokehouse Burger, steak quality beef with pulled pork, cheddar, and BBQ sauce. It's meat on meat on meat. It's excessive. It's American. It's what freedom tastes like. They cook these burgers on the same grills as their steaks, the same grill masters, the same attention. The person cooking a $30 ribeye for table 6 is cooking your $11 burger. There's no B team. Everyone is A team. Order medium rare, you get medium rare with a perfect pink center and charred crust. They're not afraid of lawyers. They're not afraid of temperatures. They trust their beef and their cooking. The seasoning is the same blend they use on steaks. It enhances without overwhelming. It's seasoning with purpose, not just throwing salt at meat and hoping. Thick-cut bacon cooked fresh every single day. I watch them do it. Real bacon on real heat. Real cheese that actually melts. Sharp cheddar with actual sharpness. Swiss that tastes like Switzerland. The atmosphere adds to everything. Servers doing line dances who actually look happy. Country music from this decade. Peanut shells everywhere. You're not just eating. You're experiencing America. Those rolls with cinnamon butter while you wait. Unlimited. Warm. Addictive. You're already happy before your burger arrives. It's psychological warfare against other restaurants. Customer reviews are religious experiences. Came for steaks, ordered a burger by mistake, found God. This burger made me understand America. Better than actual burger restaurants. For $11 to $13, you're committing theft. You're getting steakhouse quality at fast food prices. Texas Roadhouse is basically giving these away and making money on drinks. But even Texas Roadhouse can't touch the king, the champion, the restaurant that understood the assignment better than anyone. Red Robin. They're not trying to be a steakhouse that serves burgers. They're not a bar that happens to have food. They're not confused about their identity. They are a burger restaurant. And they're the best at it. 24 different burgers on the menu. Not variations of the same burger. 24 distinct creations. The Whiskey River BBQ with Jameson-infused sauce and crispy onion straws. The Blow Ribbon with real blue cheese crumbles. Not blue-colored sauce, actual cheese. The Banzai with grilled pineapple and teriyaki that shouldn't work, but absolutely does. Every single one. Executed perfectly, fresh, never frozen beef, hand-pattied daily by people who are trained for weeks on proper technique, not hours, weeks. Cooked on a flat top that's been properly seasoned from years of use. They nail temperature every single time. The customization is insane and actually works. Swap any burger for turkey, chicken, veggie, or impossible patty. 8 different bun options. 20+ toppings. They'll make whatever Frankenstein creation you dream up, and they'll make it well. They're not afraid of weird. The ramen burger with a crispy ramen bun. The scorpion burger with scorpion pepper sauce that requires a waiver. They'll make whatever insanity you want. But here's the thing that made them number 1. Bottomless. Steak. Fries. Bottomless. Not all you can eat with judgment. Genuinely bottomless. They bring more before you ask. The fries are crispy outside, fluffy inside, perfectly salted. It's the American dream in potato form. I've eaten at Red Robin's in 12 states over 10 years. Same quality everywhere. Every single time. They have systems that work, training that matters, standards that don't get compromised when the regional manager isn't watching. Their loyalty program, free burger every 10th visit. Not a discount, not a BOGO. Free. Any burger. Even the $16 specialty ones. They're rewarding you for making good decisions. The employees know the menu. They can recommend based on your preferences. They seem genuinely happy. It's weird seeing happy restaurant employees. But here we are. Special dietary needs? Covered. Gluten-free buns that don't taste like cardboard. Lettuce wraps that work. Vegan patties that vegetarians actually order twice. They respect everyone's burger journey. The sauce game is unmatched. Campfire sauce, ranch, honey mustard, teriyaki, all made in-house. All actually good. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. Not discounted. Free. They understand families. For $11 to $16, you're getting better than gastropubs, better than gourmet burger places charging twice as much. You get bottomless fries and service that doesn't treat you like an inconvenience. Red Robin respects the burger. They respect the customer. They respect what a restaurant should be. They've earned the crown, and they defend it every single day. Look, you work hard for your money. You deserve better than microwaved meat and chemical cheese. The 5 chains I just exposed? They're stealing from you. The 5 that made the cut? They prove real burgers still exist. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop your worst burger story in the comments. And seriously, never eat at Applebee's. Your taste buds, your wallet, and your dignity will thank you.